Oh my God, I had completely jackicated it up. Ooh, what the heck? I just had a moment. All right, cool. I think we got it. I think we got it now. All right, now let me try to see if I can fire off the tactics. Oh, and then Paul, you know what I was doing? You know, you had texted the two links from the other day. I tried the first one, and then it didn't work. And then it was like, oh, Paul said that was the wrong link. So then I did the second one, and I was like, wait a minute, dummy, it's inside the eCam. All you gotta do is press the freaking button, because we actually did the work and made it on the website. So you actually have the button in eCam. So I had to go around looking for links. It's kind of funny when you are a quote unquote try to be organized person, but then you got quote unquote adult
ADHD.
dumbass disease. Because you will derail your damn self, have no idea how you derailed your damn self. So when you hear people use that corny cliche, damn it, come on, doc, it's too
The
early for this shit.
cliche. We
When you
can't
hear
stand a cliche.
when you hear people use those corny crochets, that be like, oh, I had to let my current self protect me from my future self. Yo, it's not a cliche. Like we really
That's for
do,
real, for real.
we really do be having to set our current selves up to protect ourselves from our future self, and sometimes the current self is like, future self, f you, dog. I'm in charge. Because I totally tried to make my life better and jacked it up. All right, so we trying some weird things today. Hopefully, we're gonna see some more folks popping in from the vertical. I'll give y'all. Ooh, wrong screen. Don't do that, Ecam. Why do you pick the wrong screen? Uh, this is cool. Playing around. We're still in alpha, so no, it ain't ready yet. One thing that does drive me crazy. This is just me. My brain does not like the black field. You know what I mean? Like I'm expecting the background to come all the way over, and it kind of don't. But it's probably safer that way, so you know where your stuff starts and stops. But the black field kind of makes my brain hurt right now. I will.
If it was a different color, would it you be more into it?
It's probably safer to be like this, because now what we'll be able to
Yeah.
do is turn it like red and yellow if your stream starts acting dumb. Maybe like maybe we can let the field be more informative now, and maybe like
Mm-hmm.
when you hit preview mode, maybe, oh, see how the field turned yellow on the outside, the bar got fatter. And the reason why the bar got fatter, because people kept complaining. Like I don't use preview mode ever,
Oh.
but damn, Daniel be living in preview mode, jerk. I freaking hate it. I don't like it. I just do what I'm doing. Like, what are you hiding? Do I get nothing to hide? Fam, watch me retype this person's name right here on the screen. Deal with it. Deal with it. Okay, so I don't know what to do with this program window though. Let me move it out the way, and then let me come out of demo mode, and let me see if I can talk the ticks. Actually, I should have stayed in demo mode so I can talk the ticks. And because of doing these classes, I've been messing with my Stream Deck so much that it's not auto switching back to Ecamm. So I think I need to put in a failsafe button. I'm gonna do it right now before I forget. Okay, so these are Keynote. I was showing somebody how to do Keynote, but I think
Uh-huh.
you should always have a go back to Jesus profile moment. I don't know if that's a thing. Page indicator. Wait, so there's not a Stream Deck. Oh, I'm missing Stream Deck package, I think. Let's do profile. Switch profile. Oh, I found it. This is right. So if I put this here, and then the device can be either device, which is current, and then the profile I'm gonna switch back is to, oh, which profile is it? Is it the Better Call Paul? Nope.
Call Paul.
I did that when I was doing Stream Deck Cafe. I was like, okay, I need the Stream Deck Cafe one, which I need to rename back to my regular, because that's going to mess me up. I was trying to show people stuff. If I don't rename it now, sorry people, y'all got to put it on me, because if I don't do this now, I'm gonna be forever messed up.
Well, and I have a question for you. I
Oh wait, I
muted
can't.
myself
I
again.
can't.
Was trying to figure out why.
Oh,
Um,
wait, you can hear? Oh,
when
you
I
muted
look,
yourself, or is my musician bouncing your ears?
no, it was me. I had
Okay,
muted myself like we did the other day.
girl, stop messing
Um,
with me.
I know, I keep trying. So if I look in YouTube,
Yes,
I see two streams going.
yes,
Is that,
yes.
and
Because
I do
I
see
don't
two
have the
streams
dual
in,
feature mode yet. But like
gotcha.
on the Ecamm
Because
channel, we have the dual feature mode, right? Brandon on his two channels, he got the dual. Mary Lou, you got dual feature yet?
Mm-mm. I check
See,
it every day,
same here.
multiple times a
We just
day.
like little plebeians out here. I like Renee, dude. I known you 25 years, homie. Like I knew you when you wasn't even nobody. Hook a brother up. Let me call my boy today. I be like, listen, pimp, you making me look
you
I'm even
you
in
fat.
like
should
a
go check
YouTube
it on
like
Ecamm.
Yeah, okay. So now what should happen is if I press this, it goes back to Ecamm. There we go. All right, cool. All right, gang. I'm gonna stop doing homework over here. And we're gonna get ready to stream. I have a very important meeting with rather important people after this. Not that Mary Lou's not important. Not that Paul's not
but I
important.
know.
Not that James Hicks is not important. He said, "Get it together, OG." Yo, so I'm not going to mess with the comments on the vertical side right now because when I believe, I don't know. So me and Brandon are waiting to test this, but I'm waiting for Glenn to do something. I want to know if I click this, if it pops here, because right now what I have to do is click on James and I have to drag James over here and then he the wrong size. I mean, it might look okay on the phone, but if I modify this, it modifies that, and I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you only get to get one James. Actually,
I'm
I
also
mean,
on TikTok
wait, stop. You
I'm
missed.
doing a
Stop
screen
racing
grab.
me.
It's kind
Stop
of
it, lady.
it's kind of weird because I'm looking at this in studio because I have both streams open, and the one for the vertical is kind of interesting because you have this big black square with this tiny little uh,
Why the square gotta be
live
black,
demo
Paul?
box in the middle, which is basically cutting out the edges, or it's
Ooh,
but you see you see the triangle in
ooh,
studio.
ooh, ooh. I just want to put the link to tell people to come to YouTube. I guess I can't. I can add another source. Oh, it says a link. Wait, will TikTok get mad at you? No, I better not do that. I'm on probation. I better not be telling people to come to YouTube.
Don't do it. Don't do
No,
it.
that would be stupid. I'm just gonna go leave a.
Just let it be.
And are you
Do
going
a
live
pinned comment
like
of like what we're
the
doing.
long way? Or are you going live vertical? Because when I tried to do vertical, we came in sideways in the mug, and I didn't know how to do it. How you?
Okay. So go into there's a way to fix it.
Is this his crop?
Go to landscape. You see on the left side it says portrait. On the left of the
Yeah, I had it
live
online. I
panel.
had it on landscape. I just turned it off.
Yeah, put it there.
Okay.
And then up on the top right is mobile preview.
Yeah,
Click on
I
that.
did that yesterday.
I just want to see where you at with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, so we just
It's not
stream like
sideways.
this. No, I knew that,
Yes.
but so I knew this look. I was just wondering if we wanted to go tall. But in a way, this is better because then the words ain't in people's face.
Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you wanted to send the vertical one over.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel
Okay.
you. But oh, so now on TikTok, if they rotate their phone, they get. Oh, come on, gangster, shut up.
Yes.
All right. See,
It's the
hey,
way.
your man ain't know. That's what Jimmy did yesterday. Jimmy don't be teaching me. He's supposed to be my friend. See, I don't even like this dude.
Now I gotta see what mine looks like. Hold on.
I don't even like this dude. He's my friend. He's supposed to tell me these kind of things. He's supposed to be like, Doc, you tripping. And actually, I'm gonna only send 720 to TikTok because I need our recordings to be tight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like streaming the screen record of the Zoom window on TikTok.
See, Jimmy said, don't stop. Wait, see, now Jimmy came up on the wrong screen. All right, I got it, man. This is pissing me out. All right, let's do this. Yo, this is fun, fam. Yo, man, listen, when I was excited in my joint yesterday, people, y'all don't even know. I was like legit excited, but like this is real. This is real. We live, create a Q&A. No, this time we live Creators Unstuck.
Yeah, and I know what time is your appointment?
Oh, we got time.
At 11?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Well, let's just say
Or
it's
not
3
your time.
hours from
Yeah.
now. We got time.
Oh, okay.
Creators. I need to put it Unstuck. Podcast. Is the title too long? Yep. Ooh, it just barely fit. I had 2 more spaces. Pitters, Piaters. Creators Unstuck. Podcast record. Oh, I should learn how to make a tick thumbnail.
It just won't matter.
What if you put the big one from the computer?
Like it's not really like
It's not that important.
not that important because I feel like you just see it if you share it.
Okay.
It's not like it's on the YouTube feed, right?
Man, see, I'm YouTube trained. I'm trying to be out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
y'all got to fix me. We are recording Creators Unstuck podcast live. We're recording it live over YouTube. We're also simulcasting it over here to TikTok. This is our first time playing
As soon
around,
as you
but
go.
hey, it's a brand new world. Lady, if I'm dictating and you talk in the back, what do you suppose happens?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to Whisper Flow.
Oh,
It didn't hear you because it was quiet. Oh my God, that's too funny. And Mary Lou was like,
that
I'm offended.
girl.
I'm
Who's he
offended.
talking to?
Yaj, don't talk to me. Yo, this is so much fun. Oh my God. Okay, so Tick is ready. All I have to do is press go live. Wait, my sound is wrong. Unmute. What's happening? Sound. It says Roadcaster Duo, but for some reason it's not bouncing here. Oh no, that is sound. This is volume. He is so dumb. We don't need any cute master though. I'm gonna just press go live and turn off the
Doc, there's a person, I think her name is Mary Lou, that can help you with TikTok if you're having lots of trouble.
dude. I try and she just be laughing at me. She like this fool out here making an idiot out of himself. All right, so now I'm going live on the TikTok. All right, I didn't add a topic. Do I need to add a topic? Chat and interview, live match, dance, DIY, news and topic. They don't even have podcasts. I'll just do chat and interview.
I did chat interview for mine.
Okay. And then resolution, I set it for 1280 by 720. I'm going to be curious, Jimmy, if you can help me out at some point. Tell me like how it looks at 720. Because, you know, it can be looking good no matter what. And I'm just like, hey, what happens? Okay, so before we get into unstucking things, and really today's topic, I don't even know damn outline. We're just gonna go. We're gonna talk about we're gonna listen. Don't worry, Mary Lou. You just
we got it.
You're gonna follow my lead. Okay, so you
Let's
just come
go.
up with a hook for my video yesterday. You know what I said? You come up with a hook for it, and then we're gonna put foot deep inside the rectum ischilius. All right, we coming through because this. Hey, listen. Time for games is over. Time for games is over. Okay, so while you do that, think of this hook. I want to put you guys on game. My homie Dylan Bates has dropped this new plugin for Final Cut Pro. And notice ain't an ad because he don't pay me. He just my friend. But I've been using it. And I got to say, girlfriend, Mary Sweet Mother Jesus, this joint is off the bricks, off the chain. Like it is mad sick with it. Okay, so if you're a Final Cut Pro user, I think he said he going to try to come correct with like DaVinci or some other joints later. But I know for right now, you know, he is called Dylan Bates, the Final Cut Bro. So, I mean, what do you want from the dude? He came up with this plugin. And at this moment in time, I'm a little bit too iffy to go get a screen share from the internet. So I'm going to pull up a little picture on the screen. Okay, wait. Why you didn't work? Oh, you know why it didn't work? Because that, my friends, is not a thumbnail action. That is the icon to the program. let me grab it out of this window real quick. I'll just screenshot real quick. Anyway, so on his site, I believe it's called fcbplugins.com. You want to go and check out this joint called Thumbnail creator. Jimmy said, flip the horizontal mirror. Uh-oh. Your boy don't know how to do that. He's stupid. Let me see. Come over here, and if I click on the camera and then this. All right.
The little
I think we good. I think I found it. I feel like I found it. I hope I found it. Anyway, so let me give you the screenshot real quick. And Pig Sports, I seen your message. Give me 1 second. Where'd my screenshot go? There it is. Listen, people, this thing right here, I'm an absolute a-hole when it comes to thumbnails. Your thumbnail game got to get tight. All right, and it's 35 bones. I think he got a sale popping off that makes it like 25 bones. Fam, I don't care. Do not eat lunch today. Drink water and buy this damn plugin. I'm trying to save you from you. Okay, if you don't know jack squiddly quat about how to design a thumbnail, guess what? You don't need to, because it turns out there are more than 11 million Final Cut plugins that are designed to generate titles. Okay? Your man's is an artless beast, right? I'm in artless all day. I also got Motion VFX. I am a subscriber to Motion VFX. Another dope one. Again, I'm not trying to make you spend money. Yo, there's free ones out there. You can go to Motion Array. You can go to this other one that begins with an M that's not Motion Array. That's skipping my main right now. It's called Media something. But just go look for Final Cut free title plugins. Okay? I'm giving you game. Write this mess down. If you go to Final Cut free title plugins, you will see well-designed plugins. I haven't tested this scene in vertical, so we're going to see how messed up this comes out. Sorry, it just blanked our other screen, but we're going to deal with that, and I'll bring this down. Oh, I can't do that. We only got one scene today, people. Sorry. Y'all just going to have to deal with screenshots. Actually, because even if I demo mode it, that might look weird, but let's try it anyway. Your boy is brave. All right, listen. See these right here? Let's just say
so many Mary Lou's.
let's just say you wanted this maiden soul to be a thumbnail. Okay? All you're going to do, or this one right here, look at this is a good thumbnail. You minus all of this crap on the side where old girl got all the writing on her face and whatnot, and you just have the background and I am full power, and you put your face where she's at. Fam, now you got a thumbnail that look like that whack mess you've been creating in Canva. Okay? You come down here to the cool kinetic. Another fat thumbnail. Listen, you're not going to worry about the motion. You're not going to worry about all the design. All you want is this stuck frame right here. And you're going to replace that image with a good image of you. And then inside the Final Cut, you're going to put your face on top. You know what? Let's show and prove, gangsters. Let's show and prove. I'm going to go to Final Cut real quick. You're just going to put your face on top, and you're going to have the fancy joint in the back stuck at the best part with the best words with no small writing, and you're done. So I don't care if your mama never taught you to design. You don't need to. Some kid in Madagascar, Croatia, Holland, Brazil, let me head it up for Jill. All right. So let me show you my last couple nails. I was in here. I even did nails where I wanted to be like, which one of these joints would look the best for the thumbnail, testing, right? So listen, 100% made in Final Cut, right? I changed the word so it's off a little bit, but I'll show you the finished product in a second. And all I'm doing here is changing faces. And all these faces just came from press and record. And I was the first person to say, I cannot stand screenshots. But, okay, again, I'll show you what the finals were. But look, this is all in Final Cut. And all you're going to do is grab whatever hot sexiness you got as a title joint in the back of Final Cut. So you could take a fat plug-in like this. And let's do it real quick. I'm gonna just drag it out because I'm gonna save ourselves some time here, right? I just want to show you what I'm saying, because I don't want you to think that this is gonna take you more than 2 seconds, right? This joint is that level gangster. So we're gonna drop this right here. We're gonna put the cursor right here. Now, what I had is I am masked out on this particular clip. So on this particular clip, I could just take the color board and go to saturation and just desaturate the back. The reason why it looks a little bit off, actually, let me do it one more, do it a different way. I'm gonna come here. I gotta get rid of these things because they're sort of in the way and I don't want you to see them. So we're going to hide this and we're going to hide that. That's it. Thumbnail done, right? I'm going to pick on this and then move it up. And in theory, if I drop it behind the melon, pick this up, drop it behind the melon, look, are you feeling me? It's hard to get the cursor to stay stuck sometimes, but look, the thumbnail is done. Like, that's simple, right? Creators Unstuck. Bite, pimp. Creators Unstuck. Oh, anyway, never mind. We just leave it like that. We'll click on that. We'll go to transformations, make it uppercase, swell the text up big like that. Just give it a little pap, 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 and then move it into position. Right? And then come over here. Yo mama so fat. It's not here in the beginning. It must be something on here. Yo mama so fat. I'm so fat. Yeah, that too. Anyway, so that's it. Like legit. You just come in here, switch it to however you want it to be, embiggen the text to as big as you want it to be. Move this over here. And like now, you got thumbnails that look like, people that know what they're doing. You don't need to know what you're doing. And you can just export this as a frame and you're good. Man, come here. Oh, you know what? You got to click on it, Doc. I do know how to use Final Cut, people, I swear. Like, look, that thumbnail is better than playing around in Canva. 35 bones, bro. Stop tripping. Stop wasting your time trying to figure out how to do thumbnails you don't know how to do. Like, just go get the plugin. I'm sorry. Dylan don't pay me jack. He don't pay me a damn thing. But this joint is fire. Okay, so real quick, let me just show you what it really looked like in the end all be all. All right, is that a picture? Yes. Let me just show you what these joints look like. All right, bam. That was one from the other day, right? This is one from before. Gangster. Like, these joints are just clean. And you can get, like, mad saucy with it. You can add all myriad sorts of things. So you've been seeing a lot of my nails lately. Like, yo, listen. Oh, wait, go away. Beat it. Like, these things. Oh, that's a Photoshop file. Why are you doing that? If you go to my channel, you'll see recently I just been using these thumbnails. And it is so good, fam. Save yourself the drama. You can get French nails too, Paul. I'm going to open the salon. All right, Lou, you ready? Let me restart the recording real quick.
Okay, so you said like make a hook, but you didn't give me what a topic.
What I talked about yesterday, like now. Just
that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work for me.
You quick.
Yeah.
You're like freestyling like Biggie Smalls. We ready.
Yeah. I was like, let's just make sure we're on the same page.
I'd like to propose a toast to Mary Lou, my homie. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a piece of homework today. Real easy. It's going to require you to have two things. One of these. This is your job today. You can start with one. By the end of the week, I want you to do 7. It's going to cost you, what are we at, 75 cents right now? I don't even know how much it costs nowadays. But I want you to take one of these and get a freaking piece of paper and one of these, and I want you to write a letter to somebody, like an actual one. Because AI is getting on people's nerves, and they're going to be like, surprise, surprise. Especially one of them old people in your life. Get a pen and a paper and send a letter. Right? There you go. That's your homework for today. All right. I'm trying to see comments over here on TikTok. I forgot we was over here. My bad. Hold on, TikTok. Let me check on y'all.
Me and Gabe hanging out over here.
Hey, Gabe. Is that our Gabe? Like Gabriel from Ecam? And that's Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne? Yo, this is cool. All right, dude. A whole bunch of people been flying through here while I'm over here being dumb, playing around on the internet. Thank y'all, TikTok people. This is our first time playing with TikTok, so sorry. You know what it is. All right, let's go. We're going to record a podcast real quick. You guys can throw comments in. I will pay better attention. I just got to get used to seeing two screens. I'm not that old. Okay, yes, I am. Paul said it's 78 cents right now. Okay, so if you're saying 10 of them joints are going to cost you $7.80, but just write some letters. It can be short. Just be like, what up, pimp? Stick it in an envelope and send it. They're just going to be wild to get an actual letter. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's Gabe in the flesh. Thank you, fam. Thank you. If you don't have either, you can tell the post person when they come to your mailbox today, be like, I need a blank postcard and a stamp. You know what they got? Both of them. Nobody knows that. Post office do have postcards for you. All right, let's go.
Wow.
I'm ready. Wait, I need to put on my lipstick. Do you know what the active ingredient inside Vaseline is actually called? We've been saying it wrong for years. We say petroleum jelly. It's actually
Petrolatum, right? Or something like that.
Petrolatum.
Yeah.
Petrolatum. That's the actual. We've been saying it the hard way. Oh, I forgot to answer Pig's question before we start. What did he say? Which Macs do you guys using to run these type of shows? Pro chips or Mac chip? Pro chips and Mac chips are the same for both of these. What you don't want is the base chip. And then he did. Oh, he said Max. I thought he said Mike's. So I got it right. Okay. The problem that you have with the base level chips is the Pro chips and the Mac chips have integrated H.265 encoders, so they can encode like a Bizos. They have a fatter lanes. This particular Mac Studio is a Max, but my notebook is a Pro. And for this level of work, we're looking at kind of sort of the same thing. You don't have to go too psycho. And actually, the base models handle it, but when you start doing multi-threads, that's where the base models can run into some drip. So I have a whole ass post in the Ecamm joint that I wrote a couple days ago trying to school people who be like, oh no, just get a MacBook Air. And I'm trying to tell them the STFU, but they don't listen to me. So it's in there if you want. If you're in a group, I can tag you. You can also just go to any one of my videos, pick one, and leave the comment so I'll remember to make the video. I'll make the video specifically for you answering this question because it's almost Christmas and you got to look at the wife and be like, you know what I need? Remember them handbags? Remember all the haircuts? Yeah, I need a new Max. There you go. So yeah, hit me up. I got you. Juju, good to see you. Thank you for rolling through. Appreciate you, mommy. Appreciate you. Marielle Lou. Thank you, Gabe. You messing me up over here. Okay, let me start and stop this recording real quick. Okay. Oh, she got a pencil. Oh, she got multiple pencils.
We got canceled.
I'm gonna
Don't
start
worry.
the recording.
There's a reason.
All right, start the recording. I'm going to start the Zoom recording for the backup. Record this to the cloud.
Recording in progress.
Start the AI companion. Let me get Notion over here and start the meeting notes. Hold on. We almost ready. All right. Just go new page, Command N. Hey, come on, girl. Dude, Notion, just do what I say. Why you got to be like that? Create a new page. Creators, Unstuck, recording. Got it. And then hit meet. Dude, Notion AI meeting notes is off the chain. All right, we're gold. Count this baby down.
Let's go.
In 5.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take the drink and then continue counting.
Nah, girl.
But I got it. I got it now.
All right, let's do
I
it
got it
again.
now. Do it again. We're ready. It's gonna be worth it.
What's up,
It's gonna be
Lise?
worth it.
In 5, 4.
Hey, you right there. If you are waiting one more day to be a content creator, you're waiting a day too long because these platforms are out here giving us everything we need to succeed, and you are sitting at home overthinking it. For what reason? Welcome to Creators Unstuck, where we are going to exercise you of your excuses.
Yes, you about to get unstuck. Let me press a button.
Check out Creators Unstuck with Doc Rock and Mary Lou Mandel on Ecamm Live.
There you go. Listen, family.
Oh.
Listen, family. the last 2 days. I mean, like 2 freaking days. Yesterday was Monday, and you know I'm not gonna say bad things. You know all of the people who walk around going, "Oh, Monday, Monday, Monday." Yesterday, yo, the platforms gave you a melon farming Monday to remember. I am actually going to write down November the 17th, 2020 fizzle as the day the internet changed. I'm not even tripping. I'm not lying. I'm not being hyperbolic. This is legit. YouTube came out a couple of weeks ago and they said, we're going to hook you up with dual stream capability. Today, right now, on my channel, if you came to the horizontal joint, you're seeing us like this. If you came to the vertical joint, you're seeing like this. Vertical people, welcome. Now, you could do this before with Restream and other softwares and things like that. As a matter of fact, Ecamm itself could even do it. However, it required a whole bunch of switch witchery, 2 machines, a whole bunch of things, like a lot of work. Not good for the muggles. Not good for my homie Juju, because she got better things to do, like drunk driving around the neighborhood in her chair. So we want to make this easy. She's going to kill me. We want to make this easy. So YouTube gave us this thing called dual stream. Now it's rolling out. Everybody might not have it, but they want everybody streaming. And the reason why they want everybody streaming is because they saw the data. There are 2 things that have been massively growing. We know that vertical and shorts have been going insane on the internet for about 3.5 years. But here's what people don't be paying attention when you get complacent. 3.5 years in the internet is like Paul's lifetime. Like, you know when they say dog is 1 to 7 to us? Like internet is like 1 to 70 in 3 years. So what you want to do is be paying attention to where it's going. Now, I am always looking way, way ahead. I don't care what features coming next. I want to know what features coming next. Anybody who's been LGL fan for more than 3 years has been telling you about TV forever. And all you ever hear me say is every melon farming remote control sold in the United States on a television in the last 10 years has a YouTube button. And you know what it don't have? A Facebook button or an Instagram button or a TikTok button. So you need to be doing live streams. You need to be doing, I don't want to go live. I don't like going live. I don't know what I got to say. I don't got to. Yo, I watch people on Twitch clip toenails. 500 people watching. You don't got to say a damn thing. You just got to show up. Right?
It's facts.
Right?
It's facts, right? And it's been this way, but people love to get into how to do it right. We even witnessed it today in Doc setting up his TikTok live stream, was still getting a little caught up on doing it right because he knows better, right? Like he's got a lot of information. He's been working on YouTube for a long time. But the key is you just need to be going. This is
even I got
2
stuck
of
that
3
second.
live streams today.
Hold on, let me hold this real quick because I'll make sure you say that again. I want people to hear. Yo, I'm going to be an a-hole right now, which actually most of the day. I am a consummate professional. I've been a broadcast person for many years. I know how to run a freaking TV station, a radio station. I've done it joint in Hollywood, Bollywood, the whole 9 yards. I got on the TikTok live thing and I was trying to make it perfect. And Mary Lou was like, bitch, just press the button. I was like, oh yeah.
Not today.
You're right. For now, we just going to press it. See, so even I have to remind myself, this not being a perfectionist is a constant struggles. But hey, gangster, that's why we're
Right.
here. Okay, finish up. Sorry.
Yeah. But like, so that can be the barrier. It also is what's going to make you great as long as you learn how to harness it. And like, it's like you got to throttle perfectionism, I think. You got to throttle your taste. Sometimes you got to ramp it up and be like, yes, I look great. But sometimes you just got to learn how to use the crayons that were given to you. Now, I love live streaming.
Me too.
And this is like, I've been going every day. No, not on the weekends, right? Okay,
It's been a
I've
lot,
talked about
though.
this with people.
Well, because you fell down the steps.
But yes, I did fall down the stairs. I sure did fall down the stairs. But
I'm
the,
sorry.
you know,
If
like
friends
today,
can't laugh at
I
you
went
for falling
live.
down the steps, we can't be friends.
No, but like, hey, I survived. It's not, you know, everything was fine.
Yeah.
Just a little dinged up, but that's okay.
Did you break a nail?
And no, but
Right.
I thought I broke my finger because of the ring. Like my ring is scratched up because it got in there. But I was like, no, we're okay. Everything's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. the live streaming opportunity that is happening right now, all of the encoders are adding tools so you can horizontal. No, what did you call it?
I'm picking. I got horizontal and vertical. But
I like horizontal.
Brooklyn said horizontal, so
Okay.
so I think I'm gonna
That's
I'm
my
a rock
vote.
with Brooklyn. She's been like student of the year this year, so we're gonna have to
Yes.
follow
Yes.
Brooklyn.
Okay, so yeah, we got horizontal being provided. We've got the platforms giving us horizontal. We got TikTok Live Studio finally
For the
on
Mac.
Mac. I currently am in a YouTube creator connection like boot camp about live streaming where they're telling us go live for 10 minutes while you're doing the dishes.
They sent you that?
That yes. They're like
See,
just
that's what I'm talking about, fam.
like this is what they want.
And you know
This
why
is,
they want
are
this, though,
trying to
Lou?
help you.
You know why they want this?
Yes. You tell me what you think.
In October, sorry, not October. What's the one? Julius Augustus. In August, September, people sent crazy emails to YouTube about the AI slop. Like people were mad because if you go in shorts, Paul, you got to do the voice, man. I got to get Paul to do the voice because Paul can do it. I can't do it. Hey, this guy's a genius. Look at him. He's putting duct tape on his butt crack. Oh my God. Did you know you can do this? Like that one AI voice.
It always starts with, did you know that?
Yes. Okay, so the AI slop is pissing people off. And YouTube, there's about to be a revolt. So YouTube's like, bet. If you come on and you just do lives of being a human. Now, this is very hypocritical what I'm about to say because I'm sitting in a lovely studio with way too much equipment. But you know what? I built this over 10 years. This actually more than that. This is not an overnight situation. Fam, all you need is this. And if you don't even got a light, steal the other person in your house phone and turn that light on you. They want real people to just show up being people. Like, you know what I want to see? You know what I want to see in a live stream? This is real. Juju, raise your hand, mommy. I'm going to talk to you. This is what I want to see. I want to see you take your phone and some kind of magnetic doohickey or Osmo Pocket 3 or something. And I want you to post this joint on the handle of your chair. And I want you to drive around in a store because I know stores in Hawaii, I be mad at them all the time. They don't always follow the 88 joints. And I want you to let us see what a pain in the ass it is when people do stuff like, because this frustrates me and I got a bad knee, but I'm not in the same boat as Jew. It makes me mad when I go to Costco and idiots park their car in the middle of the lane be like this. They park the cart like that. I'm like, where the am I? You looking at olive oil? It ain't changed. Costco sold the same olive oil for 26 years. Grab both of them bitches and throw it in the car and get out the way. But I see them do that. And when I had my surgery, I had to use the Costco chair. You know, the red one that everybody, like you just see people doing dumb stuff in? I had to drive that thing around and the lady dropped the cart on me. Like it fell on me and it knocked my chair over. And now, again, this is not what I have to do on a daily basis. This was, I had surgery. I was in a lot of pain. And I said, where's my mama wouldn't have been proud of. And I might have called that lady some things that wasn't manly. I'm sorry. I take it back. But I had to deal with that for 3 months because of a bad knee surgery. Juju has to deal with this forever. I want to see what that's like. I want to remind, us vertical people, you got to think about everybody. Stop being selfish. But in the fun stuff, she can see stuff that we don't see. Like, you guys understand how much butt crack I got to see? Like, she can make it funny. It doesn't have to all be complaining because, I'm not about complaining unless there's a solution. But I want to see the world through Juju. That's my homie, right? Like, go get some live streams of showing people. She say, oh, my gosh, she probably see a lot of crack. I ain't going to lie. She probably see more crack than the DEA. Sorry, Juju. I love you, Mom. But yeah, I want to see, like what my homie goes through. And like remind people, like, yo, fam, just be better people. You know what I'm saying? So like, and AI can't do that. AI can't be AI Juju. We got one. We don't need the next one. Two would be too many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so get this. I got a comment that lit me up at first, but somebody responded really, really well. And I was like, okay, this is actually a good conversation because I was ready to like defend our people. The comment, it was like a video that was something like, oh, let me guess you haven't posted yet this week or whatever, something along those lines. And the first comment was something along the lines of, do we really need more people creating content
Yes.
with some more stuff? And I was ready to just be like, sir, sit down, right? But I was like, let me simmer on it. And somebody else responded with, like, it made me cackle. The first line was, so should we ask you for permission first? Something along those lines.
Gangster.
But then he went on to say, you know, should we not have any more basketball players? Should we not have any more actors? Should we not have any more chefs? Should we not have any more anything? Because we just need to wait to catch up, right? But they like said it in a nice way that they were like, this is as much for me as it is, you know, in response. And now they're having like this really interesting conversation about, is there too much out there? Like, I stand firmly on the, you need to tell your stories, because I do feel that that comes from a place of privilege, that your story has been told a billion times, so you feel like there's too much. But there's some of us who've never seen ourselves out there, and these stories need to be told. Like, I want to see Juju just like doing crack bingo at Costco.
Yes.
Just like stamp, stamp, stamp. We've never seen that. But like, if we say no more content creators because old boy said no more content, it's enough. It's just enough. Even though if my video showed up on your feed, sir, if you happen to be watching this, I know you want to create, and that's okay. It's all right. Just accept it.
So let me ask you this question, and this might be completely
Yeah.
foul, and I'm okay with it if it's foul.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Could you tell the person's melanin ratio?
I went to the channels. Yes.
Were they deficient?
Yes.
See, it's a thing, and I'm not trying to be weird. You know, I'm
That's what I
sorry.
said, the privilege.
Yeah, and again, people don't understand the privilege because it's been used as a political term and whatever. But when your people's stories have constantly be told, you know, okay, Juju, tell me this, please, again, as your friend. I'm just asking as a curious person. I actually hate the term like able-bodied, right? I don't know why. I don't know if it's correct or not correct. It ain't even about PC or not. I just don't like the term because I actually have a placard, but I have a placard because of my busted knees and, you know, jumping out of planes and whatnot. I earned that one. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make me happy. And people are like, oh, you lucky. You get to park in the front. And I go, no, fam, there ain't no luck involved. You know how bad this mess hurts? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is painful. Don't do that. Uh-oh. Sorry, my overlay window just, you know, did the Mac thing and took over the whole screen. I'm like, yo, I'm in pain 24/7, bro. Like, there's not a day where I don't wake up in massive pain. It's nothing about I'll park in the back, son, and not deal with this mess. But yeah, I actually hate that term. But I'm trying to, sometimes you have to, unfortunately, in our world, you have to use the vernacular that the people who don't go through what you go through understand what you're talking about. So I'll use the term. The reason why Ju needs to tell her story, because quote unquote able-bodied people need to give those of us with, you know, various infirmities, no matter how, you know, big. I don't get to claim my placard with the same scale as Juju, but there's levels to this mess. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how I got it. I got it defending the damn country. People tried to tell me that I ain't a patriot because I said something about some idiot that sit behind the desk. Yo, I defended the country, fam. This kid sat at the day, he got a college degree at Yale that his mama paid for, and he sit behind the desk and signed papers. Ain't never took a bullet, swung at me. I have saved lives. I sent, not even bragging, 700-800 soldiers home fixed. Okay? We kept score. So I saved lives, dog. I've given birth to 15 children's. Not mine. I mean, as a paramedic. Yo, you don't get to question my patriotism. You don't get to question my placard neither. I earned this joint flying out of planes because somebody said you get more girls if you jump out the plane. They lied.
And the same, like, you don't get to question other people's stories that they are compelled to share.
You just got to listen to them.
You know,
and then decide to ignore it or don't. I don't think I'm better because I did this. As a matter of fact, if I'm gonna be dead honest, I probably would have been better off taking my ass to college and getting my medical degree like a normal human being. But had I done that, I wouldn't be here doing this, getting on y'all nerves. I would have been a myocardial infarction traumatrisis intervention specialist. That's what I was going to school for. I wanted to be a heart surgeon. Why? Because I watched people in my family growing up as a black kid die from heart issues in their 40s and 50s. And so I went from being a clown in school, acting a fool, to straight A student because I wanted to be a heart doctor. And then I'm like, how much did that cost to go to school? And they was like 11 million. I'm like, fam, we still on peanut butter and jelly 3 nights a week. And they said, well, the military would pay for college. So I became a medic in the Army with the intention of going to West Point. And I got my West Point papers about 3 months before my service was finished. And I had a decision to make. Go to college and finish the whole 20 at West Point, would have been free. I would have became a cardiothoracic surgeon. Or I was making like 10 grand a week DJing in Waikiki. I was doing all of the things that people did in the 80s, horizontally and vertically. And it was like, sorry, West Point, you lost. Little did I know. I don't regret it. I don't think it's stupid. I was having fun. But yeah, it's kind of
But
funny.
you lived, and they gave you stories, and it's like not a like the choice isn't like if is it a better choice or that other one a better choice. You don't know.
No,
You
I guess I
took
get to
the
hang out
path
with you and Paul.
that you took.
Well, mostly Paul.
And
Sometimes you get on my nerves.
we make it like so clear, right? It's so clear that your mission is to help a billion people, right?
Right.
So whether that was going to be as a
Surgeon?
heart surgeon or as a content creator, your mission is still clear and happening. And might I say, like, you're probably going to hit more people this way
That's what
than
I
you
think
would have.
every time I think about it. When I'm watching them shows like The Resident or the new one, The Pit or whatever, I'm like, I be knowing what they talking about. I also know when they be BSing. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm helping more people doing what I'm doing now. But, you know,
Yes.
circling it back, not about my life story, circling it back to these platforms are here, fam. They are pouring themselves to make sure you have the tools you need to succeed. So YouTube came out with the horizontal vertical drip. TikTok has given us live studio on the Mac, and TikTok said, I need you to go live every day for the next month with an F.
They
And I'm
said,
like,
"Do it
what?
now."
Yo, they sent me a big ass banner. Yo, Black, you've been on the platform too long, wasting space. Sit down and talk these ticks. And I was like, doche, ni. Tigo dos out too. My Chinese is terrible, but Eden will come and start correcting me. But I was like, okay, I got you. Shit. I'm going to go make these TikToks. And I'm going to share it out there and I'm going to see what happens. And, you know, the funniest thing to me is because I'm a very, like, sort of, I've been platform loyal for quite a long time because I do believe YouTube and the TV situation is going to blow. It's going to blow bricks. But I am also smart enough to just try things out. I'm willing to make a fool out of myself for my people. And so I said, let me just go over here and see what's popping. So I do have a TikTok store. Unfortunately, they won't accept my dot pocs because they're self-shipped. When I had them at my factory in China where they can send them from there, it was fine. The minute I had to bring them all home to be self-shipped, hey, Will, it won't.
It's Dessa.
Oh, what's up, sis? Ading. Alikidito. Anyway, like, it wouldn't let me do it, which is cool, but I can still do shirts and stickers or whatever. I'll go add some more things to the shop. And then Mary Lou was like, nah, pimp, you need to sell plugs. You know, you need to sell, like, you know, these timers that keep your ADHD in check. You know, you need to sell Woobin W4 flashlights. I'm like, oh, let me start investigating and let me get my thing on. And the main thing is, like you said, I can just have a chance helping people out. You know what I don't want to put on my YouTube channel? I don't want to put me cooking on my YouTube channel. But I make food that tastes delicious and still make you lose 50 pounds. Because I ain't vegan. Sorry, Kathy. I love you. I ain't eating that shit. She's like, here, have some soy curls. Kathy, curl my ass. I'm not eating them damn soy curls, Kathy. Kathy gonna come to the stream and she like, bitch, I heard you was talking spicy. I say it to your face, Kathy, even though your face is down here. So she gonna really wreck. I'm gonna clip this.
So you would do cooking on TikTok.
Wait, I'm gonna clip this and send it to Kathy because she's just gonna laugh and then she's gonna curse me out. Yeah, like I could just put my phone on the back of the stove while I'm making my little Japanese food. right? When I'm in Japan, maybe I don't want to mess up my YouTube gorilla, whatever. I can be in Japan and I could post the talk up and be like, すみません、皆さん、もう本当に TikTok のライブのするよ。もう本当にホストがどう来るわ
Please
け
do
ですけど
that.
も。
Please.
And then people would be like, oh, this ninja can actually speak Japanese. Yes, I can. Right? Like there's things that I can do on TikTok that allow me to show my self side, which look, I'm an open book. I don't really hide much on YouTube. You know what I mean? But when I hear people like see over here say, you know, I have an invisible illness that I feel like I always got to explain. Like, girl, you ain't got to explain nothing to nothing. Well, I can still tell you, I want you to hear this clearly, sis. The reason that myself and this little freaking Hungarian Pinot lady sits next to me is probably you. Because we were in the session at camp and we had the breakthrough with you. And then we was like, yo, we should do this for a thing. And then Mary Lou was like, what you think? And I was like, look. Like she gave us a big ass hug. Yo, I still feel that hug. To this day, when people get on my nerves, I think about you. I'm like, I'm here for her. I'm not here for the asshole that says they don't like my non-standard English. You know what I mean? I'm here for the asshole that got something about to say the way I look or whatever. You know, or I did this video and I talked too fast, or I went too fast, or I didn't teach anything. F them people. I remember Amesbury, Massachusetts, 2024, October. And we were sitting around and we had a moment in Code and Circuit next to 3D printers. And we had a big ass hug and a cry and was like, I love this lady. When I seen her husband, I told her husband, I love her. He looked at me like, what? No, not like that, Pam. Like, hold up, slow your roll, dog. I mean, like, yo, you have a queen in your hands. He goes, yeah, I know. Right? So this is why I do this. You know what I'm saying? This is why you do this. The reason why we have Creators Unstuck right now is because of you and Maury. We was at the beer joint and Maury was like, sit down. And I was like, yes. He goes, unstick me right now. And we was like, done.
Okay.
Let
me put down my sandwich.
Yeah, look, I was like, what? Okay, let's go. And so listen, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we do this. Thank you. I would never forget that, fam. I just want you to know that as you think about what's going on and anything pops in your life and somebody got something stupid to say to you, just be like, yo, Doc would punch you in the neck for saying some shit like that. That's all you got to say.
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
And I'm also willing to shank a person.
She from LA, dude. You don't even know. She started throwing signs up.
I mean, I throw sandals.
Look
at
at her.
people,
Look at her thing. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "What up, cuz?" Come through LA, Studio City, Hollywood Crips. That sounds weird.
No, I didn't even think about that. I was like, "Is it Dodgers blue?"
It's Dodger Blue, yo, champions. You can sport that.
Let's go.
You good. You are good. I'm still on October. I forgot
like...
to switch them up.
Yeah. So okay, all of this to tell you guys, if you have not yet started to post, like I'm telling you, just put the phone down and press live and just start talking. If nobody's there, you act like you are leaving a voicemail for me and Doc.
Yes, please do. And okay, so here's a question. People in the chat, yo, people in the chat, what's up, Al? Tell us what you're working on right now. Number one, tell us what you're working on right now, and like what your goal is. And number two, like be legit as possible, be honest as possible. We are family. Tell me what you're stuck on, because I think I got ideas that can help this new thing that just happened. It's going to fix you. And again, YouTube is fixing it for us. They're going to give us dual stream capabilities. They want us to go live. They want us to be very personal. They want us to stop overproducing. Today, I have a meeting with somebody who is revolutionizing the, oh God, they got new names for it. See, there's about 5 names running around for the same thing. And this is going to be problematic because you're going to hear it in various terms. Okay. When I was looking at YouTube trends on the back end, YouTube said that they're calling it the broken video. No, that's not what it was. They called it the bad video, which is what we called it 8 months ago. Just to let you know, CU be on point. 8 months ago, we said make bad videos. We did. I could take episode 23. We told you to make bad videos.
I was like, it's in the title.
It's in the
there.
title.
You find it.
Okay, so YouTube is calling it bad videos. Some people are calling it the grandpa vlog. Some people are calling it real life. It was about 8 names. The names is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Rose by any other name smell just as sweet. Actually, they make my nose tickle, and it reminds me of that one lady at church that used to wear this cologne. I think it's called Anise Anise. It smells like roses. It's really disgusting. The white bottle. You guys know what it is. When you smell it, you be like, "Oh, English teacher."
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
that one.
You know it's what I'm talking about, right? Can't stand that smell.
Yeah.
Sorry, old people. Don't get mad at me. ADHD, we have hypersensitive noses, and when your nose is ADHD and this big, it's a problem. It's a problem. So I forget all of the names for this sort of real world style vlogging, and it's not the traditional vlog where you like, oh, look at me wake up and take the covers off and rub my face and stretch and do the yoga and make a matcha latte that you don't even know how to pronounce or correctly make. No, it's not about that. It's about I need to go through my clippings, right? So let's take C's video for a second, right? So I'm consistently making videos with lives. I'm stuck on shorts. Okay, listen, mommy, don't make another short for as long as you live. Kinda. I ain't trying to trick you. You know I love you. YouTube now has a feature. I wish my screen share was working so I can show you this. They now have a feature when you go live, and me and Lou tested this the other day. You just go live. Okay, I am cleaning my remnants. Okay, I got these remnants. I hope I'm using proper crafting terms. You are allowed to correct me in the chat. I don't know everything, just most everything, according to my other half. So you're pulling these out. You're like, oh, this was a nice piece that I got from so-and-so. It's not big enough to do much with. Maybe I'm going to put this in some sort of thing that we can shred and turn it into something else. This one is really good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sort these. I'm going to put these together and I'm making them. You're just doing it live and you're having conversations and you're talking with people. And like, hey, somebody says, hey, see, I've been thinking about getting a new serger. I hope I'm using the right words. And what sergers do you recommend? Well, there's Miele, there's Singer, there's Walmart joint actually is pretty good. Even though it's a weird no name, I would just get that. So we're doing these and we're talking. And that question about the serger was important. While you're live on the back end, YouTube has a button that can say mark that. And when you're live on your phone, there's a button that says highlight that. And what it will do is it will make the short for you. You don't have to make another short as long as you stay black. Wait, you're not black. You just got to press a button now. Like the platforms have come correct. Dude, they're making this so easy. Like at this point, I'm going to start being me because excuses is starting to be nothing but excuses. Look, here we go. Let me show you some stuff on the back end. This first button here in the middle after the little trophy, ignore my vidIQ stuff. As a matter of fact, to help you ignore my vidIQ stuff, let me just do this. And then I'll let you see Mary Lou instead of me because she's cuter. Okay, this first button says play an ad. This second button says never play an ad. This third button says make a break, like I gotta pee. This next button says create a highlight. Now I was unable to create a highlight when I took the screenshot because I wasn't live at the moment. And then the next one says add a stream marker. And with the, oh my God, Mary Lou Vanna White, you are off the chain, sis. The reason why you would want to add a marker is because you're going to have a file at the end where you know the times. So if you do want to use Opus Clips or Taja or whatever Jimmy tells you to use next, you can just give them the numbers. You could be like, start here. Like the excuse, done. I don't need none, no more. You never have to create a short on purpose ever again. You let
And the YouTube
go.
On the phone, if you're live streaming on the phone, it's like you click the button and it will pull the previous 5 minutes.
Yes.
So like you talked about something, you did the whole conversation about the sergers, you're like, yep, save it.
TikTok just sent me a
Save it.
notification. I think I just passed another milestone. No, Jill
What did
just
you get?
tagged me
What'd
on
you get?
something. Jill stopped tagging me. They told me I needed 53 more minutes yesterday to get to level 2. And they're going to be like,
we're
oh,
almost there.
no, they said, oh, you let this dude live stream and he busted through 2 levels in like a day? Yo, cancel his account. Because they're going to be like, how's this pimp
No,
level
they want
100
this.
in 3 days? Because you picked the wrong one. I'm telling you, I used to say that. It's like, oh, you're cute. Can I get your number? I'm like, girl, you picked the wrong one.
So if you're using Ecamm, you got to open up the YouTube Live Studio in a browser and just have that like off to the side. That's where
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
find those
yeah.
buttons.
Let
But
me.
also in your Ecamm, you can mark it, but then you got to pull them out
My
like
thing is, my back
differently.
end is, that sounds really weird to say that I'm about to say. Carolyn, trust me, this is clean. My back end is broken right now, but I'm going to see if I can show you from the YouTube studio side. When I say my back end is broken, it's because I'm using the new Ecamm Alpha, which, you might have seen from camp. We were talking about it at camp where I'm doing Hari Verdi. So I can't do my traditional screen shares, but I will show you by dragging this window over in a second, and you will see where on the backside these buttons are. Oh my God. Mary Lou, while I'm pulling this up for her, and this is so unrelated, and I shouldn't derail this conversation, but your man got problems. Do you think there's going to be an Action 6 Pro, or they're just going to drop Pro because it was too confusing last year? Because there never was an
I
Action 5.
I think that's just the name of it.
Okay. Okay, so see, mommy, here you go. If I click on this YouTube Studio button, the live troll room, and I'm going to do a new tab by holding down the command key. So I'm going to come over here, and I just know which one of these streams we're looking at. This one looks like the horizontal joint. Oh, no, this is the vertical joint. Okay, so on the vertical joint, what I could do is up here in the top, I can just say add a stream marker. Boom. Oh, it didn't work. Create a video highlight. Boom. Now it's going to create a video highlight. Oh, look, it's me and Mary Lou. Oh, what? Then you can slide the little slitter around. If I know the time frame because I said something gangster, I can just slide this baby and be like, okay, that's 6 minutes is long, but let's get a 2 minute and 42-second bass drop. And if I'm using my notepad or my keys, or I have something that you guys don't have, I have a moderator. So if Mr. Paul Dinkin over there said, hey, yo, at 24:24, you said something crazy, I'm like, bet. I could just come into the YouTube thing back here, and I could slide this little homie back and go like 24:12, 18, let's call it that. And then I could slide this back and be like, how long was it, Paul? He said, it was about a minute and a half. Okay, I'll go to a minute 26, and then I'll just say, name it. I said something dope, public, yes, add a description. Paul said I was cool. Create. Short, done. Short, done. No AI, no additional subscription, no nothing. No nothing, right? So if you know you're about to say something crazy, stop yourself and then write down the number real quick. Use anything to help you know what it is. Like you could just wave a sign, or those of us who use graphics on the screen, you just slide it till you see the graphic. You know what it is. Okay, and then same here. I can turn off any ads. And I don't know, it's supposed to be able to let me do a marker, but for some reason, maybe markers don't work on the sideways content. Let me do the horizontal. So let's go like this. Wait for it. Wait for it. What happens if I press marker now? Nope. Stream marker added. Oh, it said added. It said stream marker added. So it did work. It just lied to me. So when I go to the editor at the end, everywhere you left the marker, you'll be able to see where the markers are, and you can just get crazy with it. Wow. Thank you. Gabe is teasing me. Gabe said, thank you for being very open and vulnerable. Appreciate you sharing your back end. Paul will have something to say about that. Paul is a little jealous. Just saying. It's been almost 5. We've been going together for 5 years almost. Do I got to buy this bitch a present?
Yes.
Damn. Why are you shaking your head, Paul? Paul is like, yeah. Damn, we need an anniversary present. Paul, we got to pick our anniversary day. It's been almost 5 years. He probably knows because I know that Luis is December 4, where we did the first thing. He came in to join the LGL group because we was on Nick Nimitz stream and we was talking spicy in the chat. And then we was like, you Puerto Rican? I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, snap. We started talking craziness. And then the next day I was doing the stream. And then Paul was like, oh, this Mr. Moderator, this Mr. Junkie dude showed up in here. And I was like, oh, that's Luis. He from the Nick Nimitz thing. And then, we started chatting. And then he joined the Vlogmas. And we went through Vlogmas. And then come to find out, he's a little brother I didn't know I had. And I still want to kick his ass. But that's what little brothers are for. And then we
So
got to
with
meet nephews.
Vlogmas
So yeah.
around the corner,
Huh?
what is the grandpa vlog?
Oh, so the grandpa vlog is gangster. Okay, and I know most of it, but there's we're not calling you Grandpa Rafi. How you doing, brother? I don't want Rafi to think I'm calling him out.
Yeah, I just haven't heard that term.
Okay, so again, I really wish that the this stream was set up to do it properly, but there is a guy that used a particular dude as the example, but he's like 80, and he just goes outside and sit in a chair. It's called something Wrangler. He just sits in the chair and talks to folks about life, and literally, he just having a conversation. He's out back, minding his business, not doing nothing, like old school dude. And he's getting crazy traffic. I mean, like insane level of traffic. And I'm going to show you, I don't know if I showed you this before, Alone in Tokyo, Friday. Let me see if I can find it again. Okay, look, I'm going to use this girl as an example. She's the perfect example. This one is still a little produced, but it's not heavily produced. Okay, so this girl is called Asuka, right? Very uncommon Japanese name, by the way, which is, in and of itself, relatively cute. Okay, so all she's telling you is that, she gets off of work on Friday. She's finishing up her little cubicle, right? Cubicle life sucks. She's showing you, the traffic home on a train. And I can make these because I'm going to be there in a second. Then she's like, hubby's out of town, so I'm going to go eat by myself. But if you got to eat by yourself, Japan is where you want to eat by yourself, gangsters. So she's having a meal, watching stuff on her phone, enjoying her little brew, right? She's talking about, some unpleasant things that happens at work, but the delicious food saved me. And I just remember that unpleasant things happen every day, but the delicious food always saves me. She has the perfect Japanese outlook on life. I just want to show you something, gang. She had a whole dinner by herself. In 1950 Japan, it's actually a little less than 13 US dollars. Right now, it's about 8 because we're $1.50. But, she's just having edamame, some chicken yakitori, butabara, which is the pork steak down here in the bottom, and torinegi, which is chicken onion on the end, and some edamame. Light dinner. She goes home. She flicks on the light. And Paul and Mary Lou will be happy to know after she takes off her very little makeup, she played with the damn cat. She like, let me watch some bullshit on Netflix. There's the cat. And then she's like, before I go to bed, let me moisturize because she's Mary Lou's friend. And then do some laundry, have a light snack, and call it a night. She's like, all right, pimps, I'm out. So this is like a 20-minute video, not heavily edited. It's just clips, really. And I want you to see the bomba clot numbers on this rude boy. Are you paying attention? Is anybody looking at this with me? Let me zoom it into the
Yes.
obnoxious scale.
Look at that.
Okay.
From 2 weeks ago.
She got 65,000 subs, fam. It's not like she's Mr. Beast. She's not even ビーストさんなんですけども。人がまたあまり好きじゃないけど、ビューズもいっぱいなんだけどですけども。どうして? Why is she getting so many views on a video of just like what it'd be like to be by yourself in Tokyo on a Friday? I will tell you why. Because so many lonely people in the world want to know they're not by themselves. I'm not picking on you, Raph. You're the last person in the comments. I'm going to use your name. Rafi is at home. He got wifey. He got seeds. But it could be one of these things where there's a project that he's working on where the client is being the absolute Louise. And can't really talk about it with the wife. She don't want to hear that. Or she got some other problems. And not to belittle, I've noticed as a man, sometimes not to belittle Small's problems, I can't tell her what mine are. I got to own hers too and let her be the problem holder that day. Meanwhile, I'm having the worst day of my life. But as I told myself 26 years ago that I'm going to be her protector, I don't tell her my shit. Maybe it's not good. Therapy told me stop that. But I don't tell her my shit. I let her own the problem space this week. Ralph is my friend. I am guessing. But I bet a dime against two fat boys that his German upbringing do the same thing. So we're going to eat our problems. We're going to go in the basement, and we don't have much to talk to. Now, we got a Discord group where we can go bitch with each other. But sometimes you, Lou, even have to hide something that's bothering you from Will, not because you don't want to share it with him, because he has a bigger fish to fry. You know, he had a major trauma happen. You can't go to him and be like, oh, Doc's being an asshole. He's like, I don't care. You and Doc figured that shit out. I'm hurting right now. So you got to hug him at the same time your other side is bleeding. I noticed because we was there. It wasn't my fault, by the way. I'm just throwing myself on the knife. I am so nice to Mary Lou most days. Maybe in Seattle, she might have wanted to throw me on the Space Needle, but that's different. Anyway, so
No, it was good.
it's like sometimes, even in a house with folks, so, you know, Rafi could be at home, wifey, seed, friends, family, and still be by yourself. People don't understand. I can tell you as a professional Puerto Rican, as a professional Filipino, you could be lonely in a house full of folks. Because if you know anything about our culture, we be having a house full of folks. And you can still be lonely in a house full of folks.
It's like a whole childhood right there.
Explain it. Explain it again, sis. Yo, I was in the back with the monkey. Remember the monkeys that came in the bucket? Actually, you too young for that. Paul would remember the monkeys in the bucket. Me and the monkeys in the bucket would be outside. And they'd be like, why he only play with the monkeys? Because I'm smarter than everybody in the house, and y'all get on my nerves, and I'm 7. Yo, it was until I discovered weed and liquor, I didn't know how to deal with it. So I used to just go outside by myself. And I'm just saying, so now the way we're avoiding loneliness is to make these channels. I mean, yo, Paul could put up a camera in the house and just be like, man, what's it like to just be you and a cat in a little space and this little damn 4-legged F try to take over the whole joint? It could literally be the cat people, let's hang out on a Friday and sip a beverage. And I will bet you cash money that without even trying on TikTok, you could get 100 other cat people to show up on a stream like that over the course of about 3-4 times. By the time you get to the 4th one, there'll be 100 cat people hanging out with you because y'all are weird. Y'all are different. And y'all are connected. Dog people, they let each other smell each other's butt and whatnot. But cat people, yo, y'all are next to F level. I got gangster friends who will shoot you where you stand. And they're cat people, which doesn't make sense because normally you see DMX, dogs. I never seen a rapper come out and prove that they're a cat person, but I got a friend like that. He's the person I call when you need somebody to go away. And he's a cat person. Like, he might take somebody out for messing with his cat. So, my snow skiing. Wait, you went snow skiing? Man, I got to do some freaking juju stalking now. Rapper said, I'm too busy to have problems. It was a good example, dog. You know what it is.
But that's the thing. That's the thing, because there's problems, but
Yeah,
too
there
busy
is.
to look at them, right? Because there's bigger fish to fry.
Well, because
But like
Raph
this-
and I kind of, we don't really laugh. We're supportive, but we kind of sit in the back as the 2 OGs in our group to like the young boys be thinking the world is melting. And we just kind of look back, oh, it's cute. It's a match. They think it's a LA fire. But, you know, I rival in being with Raph because I like, when I see them like losing their cookies, I kind of want to tag Raph and be like, the young ones are losing it again. But I was young and thought the world was going to end before. And now I'm old and know it's going to end. So I do it differently.
just let it operate in a different way. So this style, this thing, right? This is why I've been really pushing for people to shoot one take only videos.
Yes.
Just sit, come up with your outline if you need to, but just just talk. So we, our girl Gretchen, she started doing it. Now she's recording videos of her talking in her rocking chair, and I just think she's really getting to something real with it. She's sharing how she's feeling, and then other people get to show up and be like, oh, I feel that too, right? Because people want connection. AI cannot fake that for you. Because it might at first, when you first start talking to the AI, you think, oh, it understands me, until you realize it talks like that to everybody.
It do? Oh, wait.
Everybody.
Hey,
You are not special.
Gabe just told me something that I don't know what this means. You guys got to educate me. Gabe said I got 10,000 likes on the YouTube, on the TikTok that quick. Is that
Yes.
real? Is that fake?
No, because we're sitting here, Gabe and I are sitting here tapping the screen.
Oh,
We like.
I was like, I don't know what these things mean, people. But yeah. Hey, Gabe gave me 90 quarters.
Look at you. You made 22 cents.
What? That's my lucky number. Oh,
There you
snap.
go.
Let's cover Mary Lou's face this time. I'm cute this time. Listen. Yes, money only solves money problems. Thank you, Raph. Listen, I'm going to take a moment to say what up to Eden coming in from the corporate account. I am on something super important right now. And I want everybody to hear this. I am on Tell Your Friends You Love Them as often as possible. I mean, I wanted you to tell your friends you love them so often that it's fucking awkward. And yes, I dropped the F-bomb because it's that important. This is the season where over the couple of years, almost 10. I mean, I've been around for a long time, so let's not get twisted. Every holiday season, we lose somebody important based on thinking that they're by themselves. So I don't care. If y'all think it's weird, you can even block me. I don't care. I'm going to tell you I love you till you hate me. So I always tell Eden I love her, and I haven't seen her in public space. I mean, I tell her DMs. I say this shit out loud. That's my homie. Like, I love Eden to death. Our first time we got to hang out in San Diego, I never laughed so hard in my life. The girl is broken. That's when I said, oh, she's one of me. We're like a broken mirror, bro. Sharpen the edges. A little bit dangerous, but you know what the one thing about broken mirrors? We can always see each other. And then we somehow collect. I feel like one day we could just duct tape it into a giant ass mirror. In Japanese culture, we have something called kagami baraki, and kagami is a mirror. And so in New Year's, you see some people have the big mochi on top of the refrigerator, and they're stacked mochi, and then there'll be like a tangerine or a mikan on the top. And it's a prosperity and all this other stuff. And about January 11th, you take a hammer and you crack open the outside shell of the mochi and all the little broken pieces, kaki mochi, which is because it's like, little pieces of the mirror. And that separates like, the individual portions of your life, your prosperity, your health, your wealth, your everything. And so, yeah, it's kind of funny when I think about how like myself and Mary Lou and Jill and Paul and Eden, like Raph, like all of our little squad, we're very much like broken mirror pieces, whereas individually, right? But together, yo, shine a light at us, yo, we about to shine it right back at you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a person that steals energies from people's lives. So the dope part about being the mirror is I can let you see you for who you really are, broken or not. I don't need a whole mirror to let you see you. So I'll be that broken mirror motherfucker in your life. Deal with it. Your boy can get philosophical. Y'all don't know. I smoked a lot of weed in the 80s. He said the 80s like it wasn't just 2 days ago. Thank you, Raph.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
yes.
being part of my mirror, brother. I love you as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to have to turn that
Yeah.
into a thing. I think I can make that a thing.
Yes. Clip it. Yeah, but all of this to get you guys out actually creating and telling your stories so people don't feel alone. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be produced. It's better if it isn't. Old girl Asuka started that account in the summer.
Yes, she did. I forgot that part. Thank you for reminding me. Yo, Sook's been at this for like a minute. Like, we old. Yo, homegirl, she's 27, I think she admitted. She, Eden busted me. She said just the 80s. She started this channel, I think it was June or July.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, bro. People
July
wanna
5, 2025, and only 15 videos. Granted, it is a clear angle, even though it is her, right? It's all the videos are different, but it is life in Japan. Her life specifically in Japan.
And I want to
She's
say
already
something
living
important.
in Japan.
I want to
Go
say
ahead.
something important. I'm a realist, fam, and I don't mean this to sound mean in any way, but I can tell you because I know the culture. I can tell you that I know the culture here in the U.S. It's a horrible label. She deserves to be on her own person, but I got to use the terms of art so that people understand. Sooks is what you would call just a plain Jane person. She's not beauty queen. She's not like OF wannabe. She doesn't even have the statistics to put them joints on camera. I don't have a better way to say it. I'm just trying to be real. She is as normal. That's normal's not a good word because ain't none of us normal. She is as not basic. That's
Regular,
not the right
degular?
word. Like she's Muji, right? Muji is like nothing but everything. That's what the store is for. It's nothing but everything. She's as Muji. She is Mujirushi, right? Mu means nothing, right? That's what the first kanji is. So she is nothing as possible, but she's everything. And like I would like to bump into her in the street one day and just be like, "Hey, Imoto-san, mo kore ga daijoubu nan desu kedo." Like it's going to be all G. Like she's like really. So you not see the cool thing on her channel is gonna get, oh, well, she's just cute, so all these people just want to see because they want to smash. No, that ain't working. That story is out. She's a salary person. She got a boring job and a boring life, but she's willing to let you be boring. People need to understand boring is not boring to everybody. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit a clip real quick because this is gonna be important. So your man is gonna talk at 1:22 in this stream, and I want y'all to hear something that I came up with the other day. It's not fully fleshed out, so I'm workshopping this thought right now, and we're gonna workshop this thought in 5 seconds. To me, content creation is a lot like love and relationships. It is very easy, but it is also very complicated. And the choice is really yours. So you can make it easy or you can make it complicated. And the reality of it is the difference between easy and complicated has more to do with you than with other outside circumstances. Because in many cases, when you're in a broken relationship, you kind of choose to be there. Now, it's easy to blame the other person and put the responsibility on somebody else, whatever, but you choose to be there. If you have a complicated relationship with content creating, you're kind of choosing to do that too. Because you could just pick up a phone and just talk and let it go. Let it be natural. Let it be spontaneous. Let it nurture itself. The dumbest thing we have in the English language is, oh, you need to fall in love. Falling is painful, you idiot. You need to grow in love. I hate when people say that. And ever since I was a young G, I was like 17, 18 when I said that to some girl and she swooned. I'm not trying to fall in love with you. I'm trying to grow in love with you. As people together, we're going to learn things about each other. We eventually learn that we don't match, which is cool. You might learn that the TikTok thing ain't for you. You might learn that Instagram ain't for you. But you learn from actually being out there, trying it, doing it. Now, here's the other thing. Where most people get themselves in trouble is the comparison journey. So you're trying to compare your content creation to what would be the content equivalent of Hollywood. If you compare your relationships to John Cusack, Molly Ringwald, John Hughes, Hollywood, love rom-com situation, Oliver Bloom. I'm trying to remember all the people that be in them joints. Ryan Reynolds, Serendipity's the one. Like at one point I thought they all had to be like that. No. If you try to run your relationship like that, you're going to last about a week. Relationships are real. And they do get hard. And they do require some work. And they require something from you. And nobody else is going to do it for you. So if you're comparing your content journey the way that people who feel lonely compared their love life to rom-coms, you will be destroyed as a person. It's going to hurt you. It's going to crush you. It's going to make your life harder. But you heard of these people who just naturally fit. You know why? Because neither one of them is trying too hard. And they don't have expectations. They're just enjoying the journey. And if you take your content creation the way people with healthy relationships take their relationships, you will be fine. And maybe this time, instead of looking at content creation advice, maybe look at some relationship advice and realign it to content creating. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing in a relationship is the most important thing about content creating. Just be yourself. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Look for the confidence with a capital I in you. That's it. That's it. I just ruined my clip at the end, but we good. I did it though.
Deliver that last line.
Clip that.
The confidence line.
Oh, well, it's gonna sound clippy. See, she gonna make me fix. I ain't fixing. I'm gonna leave it nasty. I don't care.
Some part. Okay.
All right, damn it, Mary Lou, producer. The most important part is that you understand that the confidence is in you, with the capital I in you. Confidence, trust in you.
Now at least you have it.
Look, Eden said, you better not cut that part of you punching the mic. Rap said, I got 5 videos in the can, struggling to finish them up. Not even needing them to be perfect, just needed to be done. It's a struggle. Yo, fam, I feel you. Yo, Dan, good to see you, pimp. he said, I would help if I was a 20-year-old female. You know what? Sometimes I think it would, and sometimes I think it won't. Like, I often think I feel bad for the pretty people sometimes, because I know that a large portion, not all, a large portion of their audience is shallow. The one thing I think about being a fat, ugly old dude, nobody in my audience is shallow. Nobody's coming here and be like, oh, that bitch is cute. Like, they're like, this bitch got something to say. And I in a way, it's gonna sound corny, dog, but I feel better about knowing that people are here because I got something to say, and not because I got tiggles. Sorry, that was foul. If you know what that translates to, that's on you. If you don't, be happy you don't know what that means. Like, I have friends. Actually, one of my friends, I just talked to her the other day. She was Miss Hawaii at one point. She is the most beautiful person in the world inside. The outside part just happened. Her mama made her do it. And she was Miss Hawaii for a little bit. She was a Disney princess for a little bit. And she is still like the most real down person that you know. And the funniest thing is she came out the other day and she made a video talking about how she got the damn shingles. And it was like, oh my God, sis, I feel for you. I was a medic. I never had it, but I know how painful it is as a medic. And I'm like, the bravery of somebody who is known as sort of a, beauty person, a fashion plate or whatever, to just bear it and show you the Fantastic Four, you know what I mean? But that's because I know that's her. She's like a real person. A whole bunch of people in her position who are, shallow how, they wouldn't have showed that. They would have never showed people the lizard skin. And I'm just like, fam, oh my God, I felt so bad for her. Like, I was like, I kind of want to send you something, but the best we can do is go in the ice water. Good thing in Hawaii, the salt water in the ocean can help. So you just got to go in the ocean. But yo, it's crazy, dog. And I'm like, I just know so many of the people in her position would never show that. So I just remember being her friend, when we were kids and we were growing up. And, she asking me like, oh, do you think, say Raphael, I'm not get you in trouble with the right Raph, we're just using an example. She's like, you think Raphael is really like real, or, he just trying to, and I'm like, let me give him the big brother test. So, I mean, I would just tell dudes, listen, I know you might think you got her food, but you ain't got me food. You do not want this to be a problem. I know a whole lot of people on this island, and we have sugarcane fields that some people never come back from. Just want to give you that warning. But I felt bad for her. She always had to wonder if somebody was really about her, like for real or not. And then she's happily married, kids, everything right now, so she found their person. But like as a kid, it was something that she always dealt with. And same with one of my cousins who's like extremely wealthy, he always had to worry whether somebody was just trying to be in the pocket. And I was like, at first I used to think I wanted that kind of money, or I wanted to be Tyrese Gibson, but no, I'm glad I never have to do that. You know, it sounds weird. That's a dumb thing to say, Doc. I'll stop talking about it. We're on TikTok
All right,
right
what's
now.
your final
Dan.
piece of wisdom?
We're on TikTok right now. So yeah, I'm just testing this out, and I wanted to be able to see it. Okay, let me answer her real quick because we got. Thank you, Juju. We got to make sure that we got C covered because we love her. The best way to incorporate this realness into a craft tutorial is turn it on, post up, and be like, okay, gang, we're gonna do this twice. Especially if it's an inexpensive one. If it's an expensive one, you get once. If it's an inexpensive one, we're gonna do it twice. Okay. So yesterday on the membership channel, I posted a video about how to use TikTok Live Studio because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I just did it. And it's on the membership channel and it's dumb. It's terrible, but it's there. Lou, I found out after I posted mine and I see Lou popped up in the feed because the algorithm says you're talking about this. You might want to see this lady. And she's like, it's alive. This thumbnail. It's like TikTok Live Studio for the Mac is live. And so I was like, okay, so I probably need to make a polished one and I need to make one specifically for Ecamm for the Ecamm fam, which I'll try to get to by Friday. And you can do exactly the same thing, sis. So if you got something basic that you're doing crafting, right, you're going to turn it on and you're going to get the stuff out of the package. You're going to set it up. You're going to talk to people. And I'm just practicing how to do the tutorial. You guys have seen me do this here on the channel. When I got the YOLO Box Extreme, I just started plugging stuff in and messing with it, whatever. Same when I got the Zooey box. I just start plugging stuff in, messing with it. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I ain't downloaded stuff. I'll be accidentally revealing my address, my password, my everything. And I just go back in later and delete it. Why are you laughing? You laughing at Gabe? Gabe always be saying crazy stuff. I don't know what to take Gabe seriously. What did Gabe say? Anyway, so yeah, you just do it like that. You just do two versions of it. One where you're practicing, hanging out, talking with people. Lou does this all the time. She built an entire U screen, in the hot house, air conditioning not working, tank top cat is going while she's trying to write. She just did it. Gizmo, get the fuck out of here. Gizmo and the tail be like. That's it. That's the realness that we're looking for. And then what you could do is what I just did is you take your recording and be like, okay, this part came out really good. Let me write this time down. You can use that clip in the actual recording later. If you get something right or really smooth, you can just copy it later. I really don't want you guys to over edit. I don't want you to be in RAS position where you're sitting on 5 videos that you need to edit. And I got to say, one of my blessings about not being super, super tied in with brands like that is I don't have to try to make polished videos for the brands. So even when I make a brand video like the one I'm about to do for sure today, it's going to be raw. And she don't care because she knows me. I can still tell you Shure is the best microphones in the world. I can still tell you that they got over 100 years experience. I can still tell you that, yes, some of you might look at this and be like, oh, this is a sponsored video, and so he's going to say the right things. No, fam, I went to the Shure factory and cried like a bitch. Mary Lou synced it.
It's true.
I cried.
It's true.
It moved me because I like microphones like that, and I don't care if you think that's weird, but you best be buying yourself a Shure. And they're on sale. Use my link. Get a brother paid. I'll make it just like that, send it to Shure Corporate. You know what they'll do? They'll run it. And they'll laugh. And they'll be like, Doc is the only idiot that sends us videos that's a commercial and don't care what people say it's a commercial. I don't. Because all of the idiots that be lying, I'm sorry, I keep calling people idiots. I keep telling myself I'm going to stop that shit. People be lying about they don't like ads. You can't run your business. Somebody said it yesterday in what's that boy's name? Brandon Stream. Tyrese came on and said, I don't like marketing. I don't like ads. I hate whatever. I'm like, Tyrese, you just told us 2 seconds ago that you got brands calling you up to pay you thousands of dollars to make videos about playing this new game they came out with. That is marketing, dude. The company that called you to tell you that they're going to pay you $5,000 to make a video to play their game, that's the marketing department. So my comment after he made that comment is like, hi, Tyrese. I am Doc. I work in the Ecamm marketing division. I paid Brandon to do this stream that you're a guest on. I don't like marketing. Do you hear how dumb you sound? And I don't mean to hurt nephew. He's just young. You don't know any better. Everybody says they hate marketing, so people repeat that mess, but you don't have the person you married without marketing. You don't have the person you live with without marketing. They don't have you without you marketing to them. Everybody is marketing something. And even marketing the idea that you don't like marketing is marketing. You need to read a Seth Godin book and I'm not a Christian. Who's the greatest salesperson in the world? Og Mandino. You know why there's so many Christians in the planet? Marketing. Damn it. You can't even have a big family without marketing. People be lying. It's just like girls like, I don't like it when dudes be hitting me on the club. I'm like, really though? Because I bet you if Ryan Reynolds rolled his ass up in here and be like, hey girl, what your number is? You'd be like, can I get some of that T-Mobile money? Blake Lively's a little twatty right now. I could take her spot. See, everybody don't like the ugly dude hitting on you, just like we don't like bad ads. We don't like terrible ads. But we all love good marketing. I know that right now because some of y'all going to get off of this joint and go to Starbucks.
Yes. And we're in high marketing season, y'all.
It's on.
High marketing
like
season.
Donkey Kong.
It's happening. Yes.
Juju,
And
they just
speaking of,
hit
I
me
gotta
and asked me
go.
to make a video. So do I. I got to pee.
Yes. Well, good. I hope you all go live, especially like with the new tools. I want to see you live. If you're stuck, you let us know. I'm calling myself the excuse exorcist. I will rip that out of your soul.
Thank you. Thank you. I really, really want people to just go and just do and be out here. I want to see my boy Noble's hanging out in the TikTok side. I want to see Coach Noble doing his thing. Coach Noble had a very amazing year in like Revelations, and I want that story to come out. Just kind of crazy. Like, yo, he knows people that would blow your mind. He don't even talk about it like that. Like, it's crazy. I don't even know if he'll let me tell you, but I'll tell you in the back end who he knows since they were a little kid. Like, they lived down the street, went to the same church. And you'd be like, wait, what? Like, yeah. I told Caleb, and Caleb was like, ah! So, hi, Noble. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, like, I want to see this out there. And, you know, honestly, Gabe, I've been seeing a lot of your shorts and reels and whatever. You've been putting your personality out here in the street a lot more. It's always funny and goofy, and you always got jokes, and I love that about you, brother. You know, Juju, thank you for allowing me to, you know, really, like, see into your world and, you know, just be a part of our community. I just want more people out here doing this thing. And understand, long form is where it's at. Don't panic over shorts. You can do auto clip shorts out of YouTube lives now. So like just get out there, make what you gotta make, and yo, just be you. Just be you. Let me press you.
You have been unstuck with Creators Unstuck, Doc Rock and Mary Lou Mandel.
The lady over there with the goofy dance moves is Mary Lou Mandel. You can find her way too much on the internet under the exact handle Mary Lou with the E. Even though Whisperflow keeps trying to jack it up, Mary Lou with the E, Mandel no E. Like she can only afford one. I'm gonna say it by a vowel.
And right over there is my pal, Doc Rock. I love you, friend. Thank you. I
baby.
love doing this show with you. I love chatting with you. We doing things. And I really hope that you guys understand what this man is trying to get across to you. Find him all over the internet at DOCROCK.
And if you wait about a
Doc
month,
Rock.
you'll find us both here in Honolulu, Hawaii, trying not to get arrested.
Yes. Checking our glucose monitors.
Hey, listen. Ta-da. Twinning. All right, family. Love you so much. We'll see you guys next week. And you know what we say around here? See you. All right, let me end this recording. Yo, fam, this is super funny. TikTok people, thank you for hanging out. This is my first time playing these games, but hey, I just know when I stop this joint, TikTok will be like, oh, son, you leveled up to the next metric. And it looks like I hit my goal thanks to Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. I don't know how any of this works, fam. Maybe you got to come and teach me. But I got 23 cents now. Oh, snap. Yo, your boy is crushing it. I'm rich. I love you guys. All right, fam. Holla if you heard me. Peace. Let me end that. End the live. And now. Yo, this is so interesting, people. Y'all gonna be sick of me. Y'all gonna be sick of me. I don't want to answer this much questions, TikTok. Just go away. I think it did it. Okay, yeah, I think it did it. So I can quit this.
You're still vertical on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just quitting the TikTok stream. YouTube, I don't have a way to turn off the individual pieces yet, Paul. I don't think. I think Glenn said he was going to make that work. Oh.
Because you ended the horizontal, but not the vertical.
On YouTube?
No, horizontal. We're still live.
Yeah, we're live. Here, I'll show you. I just noticed something. I just learned this the other day. I don't know why.
Wrong thing. Sorry.
If you click this, you can. You can actually see which is which. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shutting up. Wait, zoom in. So if I wanted to end the vertical joint, I think I can just. Nope. I thought you could end it, Paul.
I had too many windows open. It was
She
confused.
saw her face in. She's crazy. Oh my God. Okay, maybe you can't. I thought you could end it if you did that. Anyway, I think we're trying to add that in. So maybe he just put the situation up there. Because I don't see any way to end that.
Hopefully, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Stop teasing us.
I'm not messing around, gang. You know what it is. All right, fam. I need to get ready for a meeting. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much out here in these here streets. You guys are the best. Juju, Mr. Camera Junkie. Oh, somebody just showed up new. We got Delota Family Vlog. Ooh, is that Jolly Bees? Oh, God, I love Jolly Bees. Let's see. Oh, yes, it's the Jolly Bees. They're hanging out in the PI. Yay. See what happens, Mary Lou? I'll let you come on here with me and we get cool Filipino people show up.
Let's go.
No, there will never. I'm going to put never in capital. There would never be a mobile eCam. And I know it seems simple, and I know you can run, Lou, if you got to. I know it seems simple.
Yeah.
But it's not very simple because, dang it, my layout does not look right. Let me fix this. Hold on. It seems simple, but it's not simple. It takes a whole lot of work to write an application for an entirely different language. I know consumers think that Apple products are Apple products, but Mac OS and iPad OS and iOS, TV OS, Vision OS, Maestro OS are all different. I just said that because there's a cat back there. Y'all can't see Maestro. So they're very, very different. And we're a big company. You think there's 10 of us. Guess how many developers we have? 2. So no, you're petting the wrong cat, Paul. we really don't have the sort of the resources, and it's not good. To stream the way that most people want to stream requires so much resources. What we're doing in this computer, I am beating the brakes off of a M1 Mac Studio with 64 gigs. What are we going to do with a teeny weeny little iPhone 15? Like, it sounds plausible, and I fully understand that. I have been in tech for a long time, and I've worked on the situation of managing the expectations because I worked at Apple. So we always manage the expectations between the consumers and what was readily possible. And one of the things that I used to teach people a lot is when Carolyn says what she just said, I need a tech class. These are the people that back in the day, IT people used to say the dumbest thing in the world to people like my sister here. They were like, oh, well, if you're only doing this, this, and this, you don't need a really powerful computer. And I would be across the store. Lies, stop. The less the person knows how to do, the more powerful computer they need. Because you're depending on programs that can do a lot of the things for you. So, for instance, doing a heavy stream with guests and sliders and animations and all this stuff that automatically people want to do because they don't want to produce a show requires them to buy a machine that probably looks like a Mac Pro, which is 14 grand when you bless it. But if you're going to do a stream where you're just going to sit here and talk to me and Paul and the cat, you could use Intel. This right here, I could do in a 10-year-old Intel. But if you want animations and this doing this and the little pop-ups in the chat and bring in, Mary Lou from Zoom and the screen share and all this other stuff, now you're looking at a Mac Studio with some bass and a Zoom call and all these other things. And so the idea that we are kicking this machine's butt and we're going to put it in an iPad or an iPhone, nah, it's not ready yet. It's coming. I say 3 to 4 more years of processor development on the iPad will get us to the point where we could do something like this at the level of 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago Mac. So the M6 iPad might be able to pull off the M2 or M3 Mac level streams, but we're a couple years out. That's a long explanation, but that's where I think we're at. And I'm just guessing. All right, we got to go. I got to pee really bad. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Maestro. Where the hell did he go? He's like, it's lunchtime, Doc. You're in the way. Because it's 12 now,
he's
right?
He's waiting for his food to get dispensed. Yeah, he's waiting for his food to get dispensed.
Oh, the thing automatically spits it out?
Uh-huh.
Maestro's like, Doc, get off the stream. Paul got to feed me. All right, fam. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye. See this.